And we are back, and on the other end of the line we have the amazing, talented Fanny Lumsden. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. And it's awesome to be joined by you. You're such an amazing talent, and as I've been described, a breath of fresh country air.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think that was the manager that sent that one through, so you might need to thank her later on.
Yeah. She knows what she's doing.
Nah, it's good.
No, everything's going really well. We had a big week here in Sydney, and it's all systems go, which is great.
No, that's awesome. So we're promoting your new song, which I played before, actually, which is Real Men Don't Cry, War and Pride. Amazing. Lyrically, it's awesome. How old are you, if we may ask? Because you sound fairly young.
How old are you?
23.
23. No, I'm older than you.
Ah, there we go. No, you do sound like in the lyrics. It's just like it's something that I can't see a younger person sort of coming out. Like it's very aged, which is good.
I dress like a child, so it is confusing. But it was the most Googled thing about me for a while. So you can find out about my age on Google.
Well, that sounds all right. There we go. So you're nominated for an ARIA in Album of the Year and Single, is it?
We're nominated for Country Album of the Year.
Yep.
So they just have the albums for our country category on Wednesday, which is pretty huge for us. We're independent. Like we do everything ourselves. The record was crowdfunded, and so to have this kind of nod at this end is pretty amazing for us.
No, that is awesome. And so you, from a young age, were into music, or was it something you come into later on?
No, I was into music for my whole life. Like my whole family plays music, different kinds of music, mostly in the more classical side of things. But as kids, we would always, my cousins and my siblings and I would always sit around and write songs and put on concerts for our family and that kind of stuff. But I didn't really get into the music industry as such until I was a bit older. I think it was more like around 24, 25. I went off and did a degree in other stuff and rural science actually, and did all these other things. And then I came back to music and. But I've been kind of touring since I was about, the last few years, which has been, there you go, you can work out my age from there.
No, that's all right.
So from there, it's been, been amazing actually, just with how people have been connecting with the songs and, getting out there and touring and everything. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, beautiful. And you've got a tour coming up. Now, I understand that there's no SA dates currently booked.
One.
Oh, there is. Beautiful.
One. Yeah, just over the border though. We're going to Penola, so just near Coonawarra there. We're playing on the 7th of December, on Friday the 7th at the Oak Hotel. I think it's called the Royal Oak. So,
that's all right.
We would love to come back. We were there earlier in the year with the Country Halls tour. We went out to Andamuka, out in the desert there, and we were in Waruka on the Eyre Peninsula and also in Adelaide. But we would love to come back and do some more shows. And
you'll have to go to Tanunda. I reckon beautiful Barossa. Well, the Barossa wine and everything. Everyone knows that all around the world. So
yeah, sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a nice little extracurricular there as well with that tour. So
yeah, exactly. If you like your wine,
yes, I do.
We have a fair bit here. Sappersfield's actually a fairly decent place, and we've got a couple of decent concerts coming up there. I believe Susie Quattro is going to be one of the performers, so you'll be up against big names coming out, which will be good.
Small fry. Yeah, totally. We'd absolutely love to come back to South Australia. We love it over there. We've toured over there a little bit, and just hoping to do a whole lot more next year. I think we had some halls apply for our Country Halls tour, which we do every year. This is a big kind of tour we take out to halls all over the place. We've been doing it for about 7 years, and we're going to be heading out there in the latter half of next year. I think there's some South Australian halls that have applied, so
beautiful.
Hopefully we'll come back.
Yeah, sounds good. Excited. Yeah, so
totally.
Where did you, in regards to people that you looked up to, I just mentioned Susie Quattro and stuff like that, did you have anyone that you looked up to as a musician?
Yeah, totally. I had a very broad kind of taste when I was younger. But then as I kind of got into high school, I really started connecting with the Australian country music and especially Casey Chambers or against her next week in the Arias. So there's kind of this amazing goal that is this person I've looked up to and I'm now a peer of, which is incredible.
The only person you won't say sucked into then.
Well, we all expect her to win anyway, so it's going to be a good night. It's an easy lose. We'll all just have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. Get some wines into you.
The way she's managed her career and her family and everything like that is just amazing, and it's really inspiring for most other artists I know in Australia are inspired by her, so it's just fantastic. And people like Sarah Stora and that kind of stuff, so that Australian country, and then also, I really love artists like Josh Pike and Vicky Higgins and stuff like that growing up as well, and they're, all touring still as well, so it's all, I like the, and then, of course, like Dolly Parton and Gillian Welch and different kind of American artists as well.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's good to grow up in that sort of environment. I know that Casey Chambers as such, she was actually admired by the Kardashians, I believe. One of her songs was her favourite.
Yeah, she's broadly loved. So.
No, that's awesome. And to put yourself up against those sorts of artists, like working in radio, I've had the privilege of interviewing yourself as well as like John Williamson, and I've actually got my show coming up, Guy Sebastian, if I want to plug it for people to listen to you currently. So yeah, it's we do enjoy what we do, and once we get into it, we really don't want to stop, do we?
No, it's awesome. Yeah, and we're so thankful for like stations like you guys, just like totally supporting everybody and giving everyone a shot, and and getting the word out there and supporting live music and original, kind of music and local. Like obviously, you're supporting all your local businesses and stuff, and it's kind of what makes the world go round, I reckon.
One more question before you go there. What do you have to offer for a young musician that's coming up in the industry? I know it's a bit of a hard one to get into. Like you need to have that certain sort of flavour that they admire. But yeah, what's your sort of thing that you'd say to someone?
I'd say there's a few things. One thing is just like figure out what it is that you want to say. Like, what is your thing? Like, why are you doing it? It's because you love sharing. You've got something to say, like story-wise or sound-wise, or something to offer. And then go out and work really hard. Like, don't take anything for granted and just work hard. No one owes you anything, so it's going to be down to you connecting with people.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for that.
No worries.
Make sure you check out everyone, Fanny, on Spotify, iTunes, all that sort of gear. I've played your songs already, so we won't repeat them, but we had Real Men Don't Cry, War and Pride, and I also played Elastic Waistband. I don't mind that one. It's a good song.
Pretty fun. Yeah, pretty fun.
Yeah. So I'm going to play you out. We're here with Uncle Cracker, Follow Me. Guys, I'm going to be joined by Brett from How Ridiculous afterwards. You're listening to The Extraordinary Show, and thank you, Fanny.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay. Catch you later. Bye.